I'm very pleased to introduce Dan Albas, who has been Canada's single biggest champion of free trade between free people in this free country of ours, whose mission is to make Canada affordable at home, safe at home, and strong at home so that we can be unbreakable abroad. I think all of us would drink to that.
Great. Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you, Pierre. Producers in my riding want the opportunity to be able to sell right across this great country. And right now, only 4 out of 10 provinces allow for that. BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Nova Scotia. Now, there's a great opportunity for these small producers. They often can't produce enough to be able to sell to a large liquor monopoly like the LCBO. But again, what they can't sell at their farm gate, they could leverage technology. We all know how easy it is to order something over using a smartphone or even picking up the phone and calling someone. But you wouldn't believe how many people, when they go to places like Mission Hill or Lightning Rock Winery in Summerland, and ask to see if they could send some of the product home to their loved ones because they've fallen in love with a particular vintage. And you know what? It breaks the heart of people like Ron Kubek when he says, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to ship to places like Ontario or Quebec. So Bill C-262 is the answer to this. I've been pushing to try and get rid of these trade barriers for a long time, gotten 4 provinces. But the difference between this piece of legislation that was tabled yesterday and previous iterations is that, number one, this would allow Canada Post and other designated trusted carriers to be able to send anywhere with national consistent application from one province to another, full stop. This means these small producers will get a chance to compete for your business. This means that your loved ones, when they go to an artisan distillery or a craft brewery or a small family winery, that they can send some of that wonderful product back home. And at a time where we say we should be focusing on things that we can control, well, Parliament, this is something that is under our control. The Canada Post Act is a federal piece of law, and we can get behind that. We also say that we need to be our own best customers. This is a valid way to do that. So Conservatives are bringing to the table solutions to our current issues. Again, as Pierre said, producers want to produce more, they want to hire more, they want to sell more, and obviously consumers want to see more than just what's available at their local liquor monopoly store. So this is a real win-win for everyone, and we invite the government to steal this idea like they've done with many others, particularly your ideas, Pierre, on axing the carbon tax.
Only they'd implement them.
Yes, yes.
They'd actually follow.
Well, this is where we need to push them to follow through completely. So if you believe that we should have free trade of Canadian beer, wine, and spirits in this great country, then Bill C-262 is the solution. And I'm looking forward to trying to press the different ministers to support this great Canadian project.